Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. Right now I'm working with the Super Profit Now vacuum, the one that's been upgraded with stochastic arrows, and I couldn't leave it alone. I added one more touch, so we don't even have to change the name because it hasn't gone out yet, so I've already changed them all. And they're going to have this one more arrow in there, which is the 2050 cross. So it puts two arrows in a very good spot. It's pretty awesome. Actually, I could probably put them on here. Let me see. If I can find it. It's never easy. Got so much junk on there. Profit Now cross. There it is. So we're throwing these in there too, and you can see that they're in real good spots. Look, it actually took a trade right there. It took one. And that was about it on that one. I don't see any. Yeah, there's another one right there, but there was already in a trade, obviously, so it doesn't need to do it. But it is helpful. It does have one more extra trade, so that's great. That's what it's all about, just making as much money as we can, as fast as we can. So this way, every month, if you have a couple bots, you're able to pull money out. Even if you have one bot, you're able to pull money out. But the idea is to have 3 or 4 and be able to sustain an income to where you're happy. That's all. So we can get rid of that nasty job that we got. I know I can't wait to get rid of mine. I cut mine way back, and I need to make it go away forever. So this will definitely do it. So I'm excited. I know a lot of people are thinking the same thing. So, and let me show you the robot over here while this is just going to town here. Here is the robot. These are the stochastic arrows that we just now generated as buy-sell signals. So before we only had one here and maybe one here. Now we're having one here and one here. So you would at least get these two as far as up as we can. And then it'll trade them all the way down. Now for some reason if it pulls back up and the trailing stop gets us out, then we get back in and it finishes going to target, which is way down here, this is a perfect trade. Now we have another trade where you have an arrow. We have the stochastic, which is the first trade, which is a great trade. Stop will go 60 pips down. The reason why 60, it seems like that amount is what allows the robot to make the most money without having as much losses. So it's kind of a catch-22. You have to prepare for some losses, but yet you want to keep them large enough to where you can get enough good trades, so to stay in the trade. So you would probably take this one and this one, run them up, pull up right about here. You'd probably be getting out someplace with the trailing stop because it's going to trail on you. And then maybe you get back in with 2 more and run it on up. So it's pretty awesome. Over here we have the red stochastic arrow. There's our first trade. There's our second trade. It goes down, goes sideways, comes back up, probably stays in the trade, comes down. Now when it comes up, it'll probably take profit in here because the trailing stops somewhere in here. It's going to trail out. So now at this time, if you got out here, we have one more white arrow up here, which will tell us to get in. And then from there, it'll stay in. And if you pick up the second trade, it'll be right there. And then from here, you run it all the way down to target. Look at that. Just keeps on going. Right there would exit. So it's super awesome. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So having that extra arrow helps. Doesn't mean you always need it. Like right here, we don't have the stochastic, but it does have the one arrow that I put in right there, and that would get you a little early. It's going to come back on you, but you're going to have a 60 pip stop loss, which is just be outside of this range anyways, be okay. So if I like to run at least 2 trades, so I pick up this one and that one and run them in. And then right about here, it pulls back. It may get out. If it gets out right here and takes profit, that's fine. You got one more trade to get in right there. So that's what I mean. That little bit helps. And one more here, which can take it to target if you needed 2 more trades. So at least, because what happens is it stops making trades after, see this green tail right here? Once the green tail ends, our trades stop. Right about there, they stop. See the red arrows stop? But the other ones are able to keep going. So we're able to get 1, 2 more trades. Now you can see why I added in there. It's just extra money to help grow the account faster. So that's all it's about. And if I can find something else to put in there, I would. But I think that's all we need right now. And there's always ways. If I can find a way to cut the losses shorter too, that's what I'm looking at and trying to figure out. So, and when I can do that, you're going to know about it. So we'll have all new bots again. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with the old ones. Just we're making better ones. That's all. That's all it's about. Better, better, better. Better means more money in our pockets. That's what I keep saying. But, you know, like I said, it takes money to make money. You got to have, you know, that $1,000 to put in here that you can leave in there for a month. And then once you build it up, you got to be able to take that money and divide that up into more robots. And then after that point, which will probably be about 2 or 3 months, then you can start taking profit. So you got to be able to hold out that long. And that's not a long time. I think that's very doable. But right now, the way life is, and the way life is so crazy, like we've already gone down to 1,000 up to 10,000, and right now we're going flat a little bit. So it's a great robot. I really like it a lot. Even just trading this manually, it's a great system. I mean, I see that we got our turnaround, we got our tail. Stochastic says that we're turning around. We're going underneath the yellow, but right here we're getting that separation. That's when I would start trading it down. There is the ultimate trade right there, but I would already be in there. At least put, if you divide it in half, you can do that, or just take one trade and go for it. But see, my stop's just above that line. If we go across and close, I'm out. That's all. That's my line in the sand, and I teach that all the time. I push that all the time because that's what works for me. And that's all I can tell you. I can't tell you what other people do because I don't know. I know what I do works for me. And when I change what that is, I start failing. And when I fail, I lose money, and nobody wants that. We're here to make money. We're here to make lots of money. We're here not to have a job. I mean, that's the whole goal. I mean, we want to be able to stay home in our underwear, making money, enjoying life, and not have to deal with all the problems out there. So, yeah, I mean, you still got to go to the store and get stuff. Or if you're making enough money, you can have it delivered. I mean, you don't even have to go there if you don't want to. I just got back from Target, and it was terrible. There's a lot of people disrespecting, not wearing the mask properly, and getting too close. I'm trying to get away from them, and I don't know. All I can say is stay away from me. I don't want to get sick. Nobody needs that. I don't want it. These other people can go eat in the restaurants and do whatever. I'm not doing it. So I'm trying to stay safe and be on the computer making money and trying to help you guys do it too. So, and you know, you guys believe in me. You bought the system, and that's why I'm doing it. So I'm not making a lot of money off you guys, that's for sure. I mean, I'm hoping that little bit of money that you paid, you get it back in 1 2 days. First couple trades, that's what it's all about. So, I mean, I'm here to help you, and I'm here for a long time, not going anywhere. So if you got any questions, hit me up. Any concerns? I mean, if you even bought the template, and like there's a few people bought it, I don't hear from anymore. But if you have any questions at all, please email me. It's free. It's part of your deal. I'm here to help you because we all have some type of a problem when we're trading. We have a difficulty. We have bad habits. That's basically what I'm saying. And if you can figure out what that bad habit is and find a way around that, that'll fix your problem. You'll become a profitable trader. Or you just trade with the robots, let them handle everything, but eventually you should trade on your own. You should trade Nadex. You should trade other things, even stocks. There's nothing wrong with that. I even want to start trading some small stocks. Just because at that time I'm not doing anything anyway, and if I can make a few more dollars, this way it's residual income. So if I can have 4 or 5 residual incomes coming in, no matter what, I'm okay. So the stock market will go crazy, the currency market will go crazy, but as long as I have some way to bring in some kind of money. And there's nothing wrong with having a small business. I mean, think about it. If you like drinking wine, have a little wine business. You have your own wine tasting thing, and you just give your tips and where to get it, and be affiliates, and you can even sell other people's wine. I'm sure there's, you know, you buy it and you package it up for them to have it as like a, I don't know, so all kinds of things. You don't need to make a lot of money. What you want is a tax write-off because you're already making money, right? So that's what it's all about. Government doesn't care if you're a bad businessman or businesswoman, but a Schedule C write-off sure helps. So I still got my plumbing company, and I'll still be out there doing handyman stuff, helping people out. It's hard to tell everybody no, but I'm definitely not going to do anything large anymore. So it'll just be small stuff. So the tax write-off will help me. You know, you could sell golf clubs. You can do everything, anything you want. You can buy and sell all kinds of stuff. It's very simple. So just to keep you busy, keep that residual income coming in, and protecting your money. So anyway, I think I've talked long enough. And on the Telegram chat, I posted, if I get to come down here. Oh, what's that going? Having a hard time here. Here we go. Where'd it go? I don't want that. I want that. I posted the results for a couple times. We ran them. This one was with the percentage, and this one here was with the percentage. Just so you can see the difference. This one was with a fixed one lot with, I think, 5,000. This was fixed 1,000, just because some people want to just put 1,000 in the robot. And then the other one I did I think, oh, come back. See if I can get it back. Sorry. This thing's so touchy. Maybe I can't get it back. There it goes. Just push the button. There you go. This one is with percentage. This has got 20% with 2 trades, same parameters. Everything's the same. And it shows you what it made. That's why I put these on here so you could have them. I think that's what this last one was. So it went up to like 35,000 within 6 months. I would never wait 6 months. That thing goes from $1,000 to $10,000. I am stopping that thing. I mean, you guys are crazy if you're going to let that run, because it's a percentage. So as your trades, what happens is as your account grows, you're trading 20% all the time. So let's say you really were trading this. What I would do is definitely stop it somewhere in here at 10,000 and bump it from 20 to 10. Then as you grow up more, bump it from 10 to 5. And then as you grow it up to 100,000, bump it down to 1%. That's the idealistic way, if you're going to keep all your money in one account. But I'm all about divvying it up. But eventually, even if you divvy them up, they're going to grow. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You can only spend so much money and give away so much money. So, I mean, we could try, but I think they're going to grow. So as they do, you knock down that percentage. So in the beginning, 1,000, 5,000, yeah, 20%, 30%, not a problem, especially on a $1,000 account. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going 30%. It'll do that. I've already done it. So as you go up, though, when you get to 10,000, knock it down to 20. As you get to 20,000, knock it down to 10. As you get to 30, knock it down to 5, and so forth. Get down to where you're just trading 1%. Now you got that gigantic income because it's going to be such a large amount. It's going to be a large trade, 1%. So just remember that, guys, all right? Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Let's get back to making some money. I got to make some more templates and send these out because I know people are waiting for it. All right, bye-bye.